or build? Whoa. Moving right along.
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the game award goes to, oh man, I have to pay a microtransaction to unlock. That's so stupid that this has to, hold on, I got this, guys. Here we go. You know it's true. It's really stupid.
It's the exception rather than the rule. And I'm also happy to very publicly point out that NVIDIA has been one of the worst trouble spot we've had with hardware manufacturers. And that is really sad because NVIDIA tries to sell chips, a lot of chips, into the Android market. And NVIDIA has been the single worst company we've ever dealt with. So NVIDIA, fuck you.
Hello, I'm Bill Gates, Chairman of Microsoft. In this video, you're going to see the future, Windows. Microsoft first came up with the Windows concept back in 1983. And today, the leading software users have switched into the Windows environment. It's really incredible how quickly our powerful applications like Word and Excel and PowerPoint have been adopted. It's not just Microsoft applications. Even companies like WordPerfect and Lotus have now come out with Windows applications. And every week we see new innovative work. It's really attracting all the innovation in the industry. We predicted this a long time ago, and now it's the future. Let's take a look.
I have 4 words for you. I love this company. Yes!
Developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers. Developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers. Yes!
You've discovered a bunch of virtual machines, and we can go look at all those virtual machines and what they are. Maybe. You know, I always love it when demos break. Yeah, I know, I know, I forgot. So, why are we talking here? I'm going to go install Chrome.
camera's not turning on? What's that? I did slide it and let go. Not turning on. Here. Okay. We'll let an expert see if he can turn it on.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that may be what this is all about.
Let's plug it in. It's going to say, hey, I see you plugged in a new device. And it's going to load in the appropriate drivers. You'll notice that this scanner build, whoa. Moving right along.
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the game award goes to, oh man, I have to pay a microtransaction to unlock. That's so stupid that this has to, hold on, I got this, guys. Here we go. You know it's true. It's really stupid.
It's the exception rather than the rule. And I'm also happy to very publicly point out that NVIDIA has been one of the worst trouble spots we've had with hardware manufacturers. And that is really sad because NVIDIA tries to sell chips, a lot of chips, into the Android market. And NVIDIA has been the single worst company we've ever dealt with. So NVIDIA, fuck you.
Hello, I'm Bill Gates, Chairman of Microsoft. In this video, you're going to see the future, Windows. Microsoft first came up with the Windows concept back in 1983. And today, the leading software users have switched into the Windows environment. It's really incredible how quickly our powerful applications like Word and Excel and PowerPoint have been adopted. It's not just Microsoft applications. Even companies like WordPerfect and Lotus have now come out with Windows applications. And every week we see new innovative work. It's really attracting all the innovation in the industry. We predicted this a long time ago, and now it's the future. Let's take a look.
I have 4 words for you. I love this company. Yes!
Developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers. Developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers, developers. Yes!
You've discovered a bunch of virtual machines, and we can go look at all those virtual machines and what they are. Maybe. You know, I always love it when demos break. Yeah, I know, I know, I forgot. So, why are we talking here? I'm going to go install Chrome.
My camera's not turning on. What's that? I did slide it and let go. Not turning on. Here. Okay. We'll let an expert see if he can turn it on.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that may be what this is all about.
Hello everyone, I hope I'm alive right now. And why? Because we don't have any music. Yeah, the music seems quite okay. Rod, hello, welcome. And I hope everything is okay. Let me check in a few seconds. Oops, we didn't change the language actually. Let's change the language as well. So yeah, everything seems fine right now. I don't see why we don't have any. I can just fix my size, yeah. Yeah, everything seems, I don't see any drop frames. The quality, which is 3000 bitrate, I mean, it seems okay. I don't see any drop frames in OBS Studio. I hope the quality is good as well. So yeah, everything seems fine right now. Satır arası evet şey yaptım, düzelttim. Dili İngilizceye çektim. Refreshlersen düzeliyor olması lazım. Okay, let's play the Clash of Clans here. Oops, I just accidentally joined. No. Okay, let's start a private clash. Let's start a new one. I just copied the link and updated my command, so you can type !link to the chat to get the current clash link. Çağrı selamlar, hoş geldin. Who is the other ones, Murat? Oh, Global Hub AI Python training. Oh, seems nice. Yeah, I don't want to wait too much for you, and let's launch the Clash so we can get warming up. You have a garden, seed, tomato crops, and you want to cook and tomatoes in D days. Each tomato crop is represented by a digit from 0 to 9, which is how many days you have to wait until harvest it. What does that mean? Harvest some kind of cooking or something? Oh, okay. Your garden is 22, 24, you'll harvest 3 tomatoes in 2 days and 1 tomato is in 4 days. In days, you'll be able to cook a beautiful soup containing at least 10 tomatoes from your garden. Tomato crops. Needed tomatoes for the soup. Delay until soup day D. I didn't get this one probably. See tomato crop. You want to cook an amazing soup of and tomatoes in 5 days. 0xJG, thanks for the follow, welcome to stream. Sahil, hello, welcome. You will harvest 3 tomatoes in 2 days and 1 tomato in 4 days. Am I only one who finds this question is not easy to understand, at least. Oh, probably all. No, that's. Oh. Oh, now I understand. Wait a second. Wait a second. Now I understand. Are arrays. It is. Hello, welcome. So we will get every item in this one. Fish and tomatoes. Okay. And Oz Wizard, thanks for follow, welcome to stream. What is in this is the delay here. Whoa! MDI Sake is rating with 157 viewers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome all. I mean, if you already know, my name is Soner Gönül and I am a software developer from Turkey, and I am streaming about some programming, usually in CodinGame, usually, as you already know. And by the way, we are solving some Clash of Code problems. Clash of Code means you can join the Clash and try to solve the same problem with 15 minutes. And as you can see here, CodinGame supports a lot of programming languages, and you can always type ! link to the chat to get the current Clash link. Like CTF, yeah, exactly. Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar tekrardan. Mehmet, çok teşekkür ederim raid'in için. İsmim Soner, zaten biliyorsunuzdur eğer duymuşsanız yayın. Burada genellikle programlama ile ilgili yayınlar yapıyoruz aslında. Onların Soner kulübü varsa bizim de Soner gibi sorsunuz. Hangi üniversite? İstanbul Üniversitesi'ndeyim. İstanbul Üniversitesi'nden mezun oldum arkadaşlar. Yaklaşık bir 8 sene yakın bir süredir Akbank'ta çalışıyorum yazılım geliştirici olarak. Özellikle bu koronanın başından beridir de aslında hem Twitch'te hem de YouTube üzerinde programlama ile ilgili içerikler üretmeye çalışıyorum. Hani ilginiz varsa özellikle lead code soruları çözmeye çalışıyorum YouTube kanalında. Ünlem Social yazarak, hatta şöyle ben yazayım. Yazamadım. Aynen. Ünlem Social yazarak arkadaşlar youtube.com/sonergönül. Ya aslında arkadaşlar İngilizce yapmaya devam ediyorum yayınları. Ama şey de yapıyorum, hani chatten Türkçe şey yapanlar, yazan arkadaşlara da Türkçe cevap vermeye çalışıyorum aslında. Yani her iki dille de iletişim kurmaya çalışıyorum. Ama genellikle hani İngilizce, hem kendi İngilizcemi düzenli olarak geliştirmeye çalışmak, hem de aslında chatte İngilizce olarak aslında biraz daha şey yapabilmek yayınlarda. Bu da benim için çok önemli aslında. O yüzden hani Türkçe de yazabilirsiniz, chat'e İngilizce de yazabilirsiniz. Hiç fark etmez. Nasıl isterseniz, nasıl uygun görürseniz ben yine aynı şekilde size cevap vermeye çalışırım aslında burada. Kodlama ilgisi arkadaşlar. Soner abi çok bilgili bir insan. Takip ederseniz çok beğenirsiniz. Ayet'e çok teşekkür ederim. Eyvallah. Ya arkadaşlar genellikle şey yapıyoruz. Hani aslında burada pratik yapmak, aslında nasıl işte Mehmet'in yayınlarında da biliyorsunuz zaten, Mehmet herhalde Twitch'te bu işi en iyi yapan insan. Yani bana göre en iyisi cyber security konusunda. Ama yani biraz daha biz burada insanların belirli bir programlama diline en azından aşina olan insanlarda aslında sürekli şey yapmasını, hani pratik yapabilmesini aslında sağlamak için bu tarz yayınlar seviyorum. Abi bir konuda fikir almam lazım. Instagram'dan mesaj yazsam vaktim varsa yanıtlayabilir misin? Yanıtlarım Miraç. Instagram'dan yazabilirsin. Evet MDI raid yaptı arkadaşlar bize. Sağ olsun. Evet, nasıl kendimizi geliştirebiliriz? Clash of Code nedir? Böyle Clash of Code'dan hemen bahsedeyim arkadaşlar ben. Clash of Code aslında size bir soru veriliyor. Programlama ile ilgili bir soru veriliyor. Tabii internet sitesi İngilizce. O yüzden aslında biraz daha yayınları İngilizce yapmak, hem kendi İngilizcemi geliştirebilmek. Zaten İngilizcem çok iyi değil. Ama en azından hani karşıdaki kişilerle iletişim kuracak şekilde bir İngilizcemi geliştirmek, düzenli olarak konuşabilmek. Hem de aslında burada site İngilizce olduğu için, Türkçe desteği yok maalesef. İngilizce olduğu için biz burada şey yapıyoruz. Genellikle şöyle bir mantığı var arkadaşlar Clash of Code'da. 15 dakika süreniz var. Size bir soru veriliyor. Gördüğünüz gibi şurada bir sorunun açıklaması var. İşte input'ta bazı şeyler verilmiş. Output'ta sizden bazı şeyler isteniyor. Ve örnek olarak şöyle bir input verilmiş arkadaşlar. Böyle bir input'la şöyle bir output çıkarmanız istiyor sizden yazdığınız kodda aslında. Bu kısım arkadaşlar burada gördüğünüz gibi şurada bayağı bir şey var. Programlama dili var. CodinGame'in desteklediği çok fazla programlama dili var. İstediğiniz programlama diliyle yazabilirsiniz burada. İşte gördüğünüz gibi şurada bir kod penceresi var. Buraya onu çalıştırmak istediğiniz aslında I was looking for Arif's goal against Manchester United. Instagram adresinde paylaşayım. Ünlem Instagram, yani Instagram'da da arkadaşlar Soner Gönül ismim, YouTube'da da Soner Gönül, Twitter'da da Soner Gönül. Her yerde Soner Gönül aslında hani. Tabii HackerRank de kullandım ben. HackerRank'i de biliyorum. Gayet zevkli o da ama evet ünlem Instagram varmış bak. Oradan da şeymiş. Eski yayınlara devamlı erişim var. Olduğu kadar buradaki yayınları aslında YouTube'a da yüklemeye çalışıyorum. Hani orada da aslında özellikle lead code'da arkadaşlar, oradaki benim en çok emek verdiğim aslında YouTube'daki lead code videolarım. En çok sevdiğim onlar. Gerçekten için hani insanların için gerçekten çok güzel bir çok güzel bir kaynak olacağını düşünüyorum. Programlama becerinizi ve problem çözme becerinizde çok güzel alternatif sorular çözüyoruz orada. Tavsiye ederim orayı. Yeni başlayanlar için ne önerirsin? Ya arkadaşlar, yeni başlayanlar için aslında hani çok basit programlama dilleriyle başlayabilirsiniz. İşte JavaScript ve Python mesela bunlara en çok örnek verebiliyor. Bu arada biz YouTube içerisinde Learn to Code adında mesela Kod Akademi içerisinde eğitimler de yapmıştık arkadaşlar. Orada bakabilirsiniz. 9 bölümlük C# eğitimimiz var. İşte 6 bölümlük Go programlama diliyle ilgili eğitim yaptık mesela. Yine Twitch'ten oraya aktardım YouTube içerisine. Onların hepsini izleyebilirsiniz orada. Tabii Codebars var, TryHack ve bayağı hani şey için aslında bu tarz sorular için çok fazla sitesi var ama CodinGame arkadaşlar en çok sevdiğim yönü herkesin katılıp hepimizin aynı soruyu çözmeye çalışması. Yani siz bir soruyu çözemeseniz bile illa o soruyu çözen birisi oluyor ve o soruyu çözen birisinden aslında nasıl çözülebildiğini anlıyorsunuz. Benim en çok beğendiğim kısım bu CodinGame ile ilgili. O yüzden hani burada aslında en çok beğendiğim kısım yani ben de çözemiyorum bazı soruları. Burada çözmeye çalışıyoruz. Ben de çözemiyorum bazı soruları. O yüzden ama yani çok gerçekten yetenekli insanlar da geliyor yayınlarımıza. Onları mesela işte Sahil Rocks bunlardan biri mesela burada bu arkadaş. Gerçekten çok yetenekli, birçok soruyu çözebiliyor kısmında. Mesela onun çözümüne bakıyoruz. Onun çözümünden anlamaya çalışıyoruz mesela. Olmadı ben zaten her sorudan sonra burada çözmeye çalıştığımız her sorudan sonra hani eğer çözemesek bile çözme mantığını falan anlamaya çalışıyorum ve sizlere de aslında anlatmaya çalışıyorum orada. Ben C# ile başladım, algoritma mantığını öğrenme gerek. Gerisi sadece sintaks, yani taktik mantık yok. Evet, Clash of Code için arkadaşlar. Yani burada bayağı bir istediğiniz programlama diliyle başlayabilirsiniz. Bu arada soruda yalan oldu böyle. Mehmet Reid yapınca böyle tamamen soruda yalan oldu. Ben genellikle arkadaşlar yani yayınları yapıyorum, İngilizce yapıyorum ama hani derseniz ki mesela sizlerden belli bir istek falan gelirse belli bir sadece Türkçe yayınlar da yapabiliriz. Hani source coding aktiviteleri de çözer misiniz? O ne demek? Source coding aktiviteleri anlamadım ama secure coding aktiviteleri, pardon. Secure coding. Yani o konularda aslında ya olabilir. Hani çok fazla benim de bilgim yok açıkçası. O secure source coding anladım. Secure source coding hakkında çok fazla benim de bilgim yok. İngilizce daha yararlı bence demişler. İngilizce çok daha iyi hocam. Hem biz geliştirmiş oluruz. Harika. İngilizce bu kodlarla falan uğraşanlar İngilizce az çok bilir diye tahmin ediyorum. Yani bilmeseniz bile arkadaşlar burada kulak aşinalığıyla böyle bence gerçekten daha iyi hale gelebilirsiniz düşünüyorum İngilizce yapmamızın. Hem beni çok zorluyor İngilizce yapmak, yani İngilizce konuşmak için zorluyor. Hem de soruları okuyup anlamak hem de hem de burada yazılanları aslında anlamak daha keyifli oluyor diyebilirim. İngilizce alışkanlık lazım. Aynen. Peki arkadaşlar, üye değilseniz hemen öncelikle buraya bir üye olun CodinGame'e. Hani birlikte zaten çözüyoruz burada soruları. Üye değilseniz hemen böyle üye olabilirsiniz çok kısa bir şekilde. Ve ben her clash oluşturduğumda chat'e ünlem link yazarak aslında o andaki clash'in linkini alabiliyorsunuz. Projektörlerdeydi, ben onunla da uğraşmışım, biliyor musun? Tabii biliyorum arkadaşlar, projektörlerde benim çözdüğüm bazı sorular var tabii ki. Ama uzun zamandır çözmüyorum. Yani toplasanız orada 10 soru falan herhalde çözmüşümdür diye düşünüyorum. Okay, let's switch to English then. Let's enough for the Turkish. Let's switch to English. Since we get a huge rate, I don't give a care about how to solve this one honestly. So let's back to home. Sahil, sorry about that if you don't understand, since I have a huge rate from some Turkish cybersecurity expert. So let's start a new clash. I will just copy this and updated my command, so you can type !! link to the chat to get the current link. Which language will you code? I'm using C#. C# is the most familiar language for myself. I use C# on my daily job as well, so I only can actually solve the problems with C#. Please press the 9 for English, yeah. Tamam Miraç, bakmaya çalışacağım. Dediğim gibi arkadaşlar, özellikle okay, let's switch to English again. I will say you can check my YouTube channel as well. I mean, I really try to create some fun content in here. I mean, you can check the lead code problems and you can check the other videos or education videos as well. I mean, I really suggest you check out actually. Sahil, are you here by the way? Is there any chance are you here? You didn't, did you leave me? Or switching to Turkish? Actually can solve every question in one line with Python, but he does not want us to MB. Do you stream every day? Not every day, but probably in 4 or 5 times in a week. I mean, every night it's gonna be a little bit hard, but it's since the corona situation in here, and I will try to stream 4 or 5 times in a week. Okay, Enes, June, Murat, Anoni, Enes Karol, and Nimbus Stratus joined. Link to this, you can type exclamation mark link to the chat, crackpot. There is always exclamation mark link as you sudo write in the chat. That's good for us to improve ourselves with coding, exactly. Yeah, probably, I mean, Sahil, since we switched to Turkish, maybe Sahil joined the Zappa. Probably Zappa has some streaming right now. Okay, Newt joined and Jimmy joined. That's nice. Turkish coffee time, okay. What type of architecture is used in Akbank? Yeah, MVC is using one of the architectures in, but there are a lot of different departments using different kind of architectures actually. MVC is used as far as I know. That's a create an account. Sorry, that's not for it. I mean, you can always create. By the way, guys, even we start Clash, you can still join the Clash while we are coding it. Tycoon, no, there's no harm if you can't solve this one actually. Not enough time to do that. Don't worry. You can still create and you can still join if the Clash starts. Yeah, you can still join after the Clash starts. I mean, I try to solve a lot of I try to actually stream a lot of CodinGame because in my opinion there are tons of websites, programming websites for actually creating some actually solving some programming problems, but I think CodinGame is one of the best interactive way to solve this. Okay, we are now 12 players. Oops, this is an hard one, looks like. How do you drink your Turkish coffee? Middle and low sugar. I don't like Turkish coffee, honestly. I mean, I don't even remember when I drank Turkish coffee for the last time, but I probably, if I have to drink, I probably with no sugar. Okay, most modern code editors allows user to search while typing only some of the characters that composite its name without caring about the efficiency of the characters as long as they appear in the same order. For example, instead of typing a file with big fancy name.ts in the search bar, user could type only a file with only the Wait a second, I didn't get this one. Some of the characters, big fancy, or even if they file W D I F A M GS would file a peer work. Huh. Okay. Given a search string and file names, your task is to print the order of the appearance which files match giving search string, considering only the order of the characters and not their adjacency. The search must be case insensitive, and if no file names match, search string output none. Okay. If I just create a new list here. Since they are case insensitive, maybe I will just get the lower for the input and the search one also. How can I properly check this one? So, what is the best way actually? So their order is actually important. For example, var scene ars 0, let's say. That means I have to for my for each one C in search. If C is equal to name scene charts in here, that means actually scene charts plus plus I have to get here, and after that if name not length is actually equal to scene charts, that means I have to get all the characters itself. Last Jump, hello, welcome. What is the question? Is it clear? I mean, you can, let's say you can try to search this GS file in here. This is the name of the file. You can, as far as you don't break the order of the characters in here, you can search like this one or this one or this one. You just don't need, this is the case insensitive search, and you just don't, you can't break the order of this character chain actually. Murat, you probably didn't pass the validation cases. So that means I have to add name here. And if name this count is 0, that means I have to write none here if there is no way to search these ones with these ones actually. Otherwise, for each var item in list, I have to write them also not right line, just item. Assume this should work. Let's play all test cases here. Oops. Yeah, you can solve a lot of, using a lot of, as you can see here, there's a drop down in here, and CodinGame supports a lot of programming languages actually. You can choose which one do you want. I mean, you can do C# and F#, Go, Java, Kotlin, JavaScript, and Pascal, Python, Ruby, Rust, Swift, TypeScript, etc. I didn't get this one actually. What is the... So I iterate for all every character in here. What am I missing here? Is no. Would you use regular expressions with C#? Sure you can. There's a regex class for that. But I am not too much familiar with the regular expressions, honestly. I mean, I will be a liar if I said I know how to use regular expressions. I mean, I tried to learn a few times, but I always fail every time. They are not for myself, honestly. What am I missing here, actually? I mean, oops. Maybe I should try to iterate here, every character, and get to... Oh, I should actually iterate in here, not the name itself. C is search bars probably, or something like that. Oh no, that's not wine, it's an energy drink. That's not wine. I mean, where am I missing? What am I doing wrong here? I didn't get this one. For example, for the... Oh! With this search, I actually... Looks like I can find this file or not. Coffee ready and I steal my kid's chocolate. Do I have to break the for each loop? Why? The rest C shards can exceed length of the search string. Huh. If I don't know in time actually. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know in time. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I mean, even if we can't solve this N1, I mean, you can check the other people's code also in here, for example. There's a fun difficulties, easy statement. Might be a better way actually. Not it's a little bit complicated, and test case limits are ideal probably. Let's check how Murat solved this one, for example. Feels bad, man, yeah. Looks like Murat search key, name, and flags. This is the regex way, probably. Yeah, he's 75% probably, yeah. And for input here, name is input, so every name we checked. If regex search in here, oh, there's a regex search. Aha. What does this flex mean in here, Murat? How this flex array.I works? What does that mean? Oh, there's an ignore case in here. Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe C# does have also regex dot. Maybe C# as well. I mean C# regex search. Oh, regex match. Oh, maybe I could use this one honestly for the C# probably. Yeah, ignore case. Yeah. Yeah, case insensitivity. That means uppercase and lowercase are doesn't matter. Probably I could use this one, which is the probably same way. String and pattern in here. Yeah. Probably I could use this one. And the regex options as an ignore case in here. Yeah, there's an ignore case here also. That's nice. At least I understand how to solve in Python. Yeah, a lot of people use Python in here, honestly. I mean, okay, that's nice. I mean, this is the actual let's say this is a warm-up question to understand and learn how to CodinGame UI works and Clash of Code works actually. Okay, let's back to home. And let's start a private Clash and let's start a new one. I just copied the link and updated my command so you can type exclamation mark link to the chat, get the current link. Yeah, Python is quite like Ruby, for example. It's kind of a lifesaver, honestly. Yeni Clash oluşturduğumda arkadaşlar chat'e ünlem link yazarak güncel Clash linkini alabilirsiniz. Direkt o linkten girebilirsiniz. Mega hello, welcome. Nate, thank you. Okay, we are now 10 players. And let's launch the Clash. By the way, you can still join with the Clash while after we started it. Win rock, paper, scissors against an unexperienced player. Rock bigger than scissors, paper bigger than rock, scissors bigger than paper. In general, player who has won one round of rock, paper, scissors is going to use the same draw again. And a person who has lost is going to change his draw to the draw which beats the previous draw of the opponent. If there is a tie, then the player is going to act as he wins. Output the expected draw of your opponent and your own draw to win. Evet arkadaşlar, Mega gerçekten çok tecrübeli biri bu konuda. Onun da kodlarına bakmanızı tavsiye ederim, gerçekten güzel. Ruby'de özellikle yazıyor. A string as which holds the opponent's draw and your draw separated by a space of one rock, paper, scissors. Output expected next draw. If the input contains invalid draw, return cheater. So you can, by the way, you can check the test cases in here also. There's a hamburger menu in here, and you can check the test cases also in here. Paper laser, oh, there's a fine. Maybe in here, for example. Oh, this is the opponent's and this is your. Since the opponent lost this one, going to change his draw to the draw which beats the previous draw of the opponent. As you can see here, which, for example, let's say your opponent choose the rock and you choose the paper in here. Since your opponent lost, opponent choose the winner of the current winner of the previous choose in here, which is the scissors. And if he choose the scissors, you can still choose the rock here. So what are the other test cases also? Okay, let's have in here, for example, there's a where dictionary is new dictionary string and string, which is the winner or and which it's losing. Rock, scissors. And scissors with paper and paper with rocks. Right, this is my all cases, which is a key value pair in here. Okay, I have a key value pair, and first of all I have to get the inputs in here. For example, if a dictionary contains key, opponents, or and yourself. It doesn't. It's all the keys should be containing here. I have write console write cheater and return here. This is my first case to actually calculate the cheaters. Tabii anlatırım Sudo. Okay. So otherwise in here, let's check if dictionary opponents, what opponents choose is myself, which is, that means, for example, my opponent choose rocks and myself choose the scissors here. What will gonna do? Yo, he will beat me, and looks like he is going to use the same draw again. So that means he also choose the same one, still choose the same thing. But what do I have to choose here to beat him actually? What beats rock? It is paper, right? So how to find the paper here? Actually, dictionary var kiwi dot value is equal to opponents, and first that's key. Else if how can I check this one as an else if here? So there is a tie. What's the tie case here? Then the player is going to act, he wins. Okay. If not, for example, let's say my opponent choose the scissors and I choose rock. Oh, he will still do the same actually when draws. Okay, if opponent is equal to me, that means I still write the opponent, but myself I choose the which beats the opponent. For example, rock, and I will choose the paper. Oh, this is the same as well. Okay. And else, what should we do else other if my opponent beats me already? Les Salazar, thanks for the follow, welcome to stream. What is the proper way to do it in here? So in here, for example, this is the opponent, this is myself. What if I beat my opponent? Who has lost is going to change his draw to the draw which beats the previous draw of the opponent. For example, myself is rock, my opponent is scissors. My new opponent choose the beats rocks, which is paper, right? So then in here I just need to copy this one here. Just the value of me as a value, first key. Okay, what should I choose then? I lose with scissors. No, I win with paper. I should also find the I should also change the which it beats on this one. Aha. So this is chosen here. I actually just copy this one and paste in here as a calculation. Yeah, this should work. I mean, let's play all these cases. Yeah, that's nice. And I just submit it. It is fun. Difficulty is perfect. Statement and test case relevancy are ideal, I will say. By the way, don't worry. I mean, if after the, for example, the solve the problem, we always try to explain it. By the way, let me prepare my whiteboard also. As you already know, I try to solve in whiteboard, explain in whiteboard on some problems actually. Umbra Talks, welcome. How are you? Okay, now the clash is ended. I will just submit this one. I mean, you can check the needs myself or Mega solutions here. While we're checking the code here in here, I will try to explain this one in whiteboard also. Let me test this one, for example. So let's say we have a, as you can see here, rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock, right? This is the actually rock, paper, scissors, which is a classical way. And I will try to create some dictionary to get the keys and beats this its value. This is the key and this is the beating value, and this is the key and this is the beating value in here. And I actually after this solving here, I will try to check if my opponent for example, if my opponent already beats me, that means if my opponent's choice is one of them and is my choice to its value, that means opponents beats me. And after that, I will since in this case that means opponent choose the same way. For example, if he choose the scissors and I choose the paper, since opponent beats me, he still choose the scissors. And how can I beat you? I will choose the which is beaten by scissors, which is rocks, right? I will choose the rocks here. If he still chooses here, I will choose the rocks. For example, if I beat my opponents, let's say I choose paper, but he choose rocks. That means I beat my opponent. My opponent choose who is the beaten for the paper, which I choose here. Who beats the paper? It's scissor, right? That means my opponent choose scissors here. And if I want to beat the scissors, who should I choose? Which is the rocks, right? In here. So this is actually the same way to think about how to solve this rock, paper, scissors problems. For example, let's play in here as well. I mean, I will try to create some dictionary, as you can see here. If my opponent or I myself didn't choose one of the values in here, that means I have a cheater. That means she chooses some other words that doesn't exist in the dictionary as a key here, as you can see. And all these three cases here, I choose which one is opponent beats me, which one is we are tied, and which one I beat my opponent. I mean, I hope you can understand this one. Even if you can solve this one, I hope you can understand this one. And this is the first thing that comes to my mind, and it passed all the test cases, honestly. For example, let's check Mega in here. Omega also choose the same way, which creates some key value pairs in here. And I win, and which is a tie, and my opponent wins as well. When you're talking, there's a sound. I mean, there's a background sound also. Already there's a background sound. Or are you talking about for another sound? Not the music. I mean, OBS Studio doesn't show any sound, but I am not sure, honestly. Like echo. Let me check the... I mean... Let me check the audio code here. Just a second. didn't even use the actually. Wait a second, I didn't even use the actual, looks like the microphone in here. Wait a second. It looks like. Is it gone? I mean, is it still? Oh, looks like I have used my microphone here, but I didn't choose the microphone from the OBS studio. Yeah, sorry about that. I think this should work right now. Yeah, I didn't even consider this, honestly. I mean, okay, it's gone. That's nice. So let's create a new one. Let's back to home. I hope you can understand the questions. I mean, I will try to explain it at the end for all of them, honestly. And I just copied the link and updated my command, so you can type !link to the chat to get the current link. Yeah, Soner Gönül remix, yeah, probably. We are now 7 players. Is Zappa still streaming, by the way? It looks like probably he is. Now I'm working algorithms, yeah. Yeah, I mean, CodinGame also, there's a practice in here, there's a learn tab as well. There are a lot of good things about actually in CodinGame. There are a lot of things to learn, there are a lot of articles, you can check which one fits you. I mean, yeah, Zappa is still streaming also. So let's launch the Clash. We are 8 players right now. Hamza wants to read message from his boyfriend, but there are many numbers. Help Hamza read his name. Print name without numbers. Okay. No, I should. That is fun. Difficulties, easy, and test case limits are ideal. I mean, probably everybody can solve this one. I mean, this is really easy. You just need to write the string, which is given input. You can just write to console without numbers, without digits actually. For example, an easy solution and probably the best. Check the current character is between 0 or 9 as a character value, for example. Whatever language you use, probably all the probably languages have some functionalities for the characters actually. Perfect. Meg also solved this one. NS also solved this one. For example, you can check the Google also to see how in your programming language how to check is a, for example, character is some character is a digit actually. I mean, you can find it even if you don't know. You can easily find it with a small Google search. If the one character is for example, what is going on? One character is the digit, then don't write on the console. I don't know why delete Ruby it didn't work, then switch to Python, solve it there, then I really want to solve Ruby, then switched back and solve using GSUB. Contest, you mean all challenge contest? You mean like they are kind of Clash of Codes, but you try to solve more problems and your your written code clashes with the other people's code also. Come on guys, I believe in you. Oz Wizard, Çağrı, 0xCG, Drone Fatih and Yiğit Aslan. You can solve this one. If the given input string, spring challenge, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can apply. You can apply, and actually in challenges for spring challenge, you are even try to solve the similar problems with Clash of Code, but the code is clashes with other people's code also. What is the regex for the selected numbers? You don't need. You can search on the Google as well if you find, but you can only select the not numbers, not digits actually. CodinGame dışında bir proje geliştirsek ne dersin? Ne tarz mesela bir şeyler? Oh, Streamlabs, shut up. You can always, I mean, you don't even need to regex. I mean, you can use the regex, but you don't even need to regex here. You just need to check the current character is a digit. So how to check the current character digit? If it is ASCII value, which is the characters are based on the numerical values also, and you just need to check if it is bigger or equal than 0 and less or equal than 9. Perfect. Çağrı solved in Java also. That's nice. Ya yapabiliriz onu ama orada da şöyle bir şey var. Bu tarz aslında şeyleri ben daha çok seviyorum SK Quiz. Yani bu tarz soruları birlikte çözmek, herkes çünkü katılıyor ya, interaktif oluyor. Herkes bir şeyler kendi çabasıyla bir şeyler yapıyor. Yani sadece benim burada yayını yapan kişi olarak aslında çözme şeyim değil de yani herkesin girerek, katılarak aslında hem izleyerek hem de uğraşarak aslında kendilerini geliştirmesi fikri benim daha çok hoşuma gidiyor. What happened? Okay. Sobun also joined. That's nice. Regret solves this one in one line. Yeah, it might be. I mean, okay, Sobun also solved this one. This one difficulty is quite easy, I think. Statements and cascades limits are ideal. Okay guys, just think, I mean, how to check a character, current character is a digit. You just need to find this one actually. Okay, Oswalders, brings me again, from party and new touchdowns that continue. Oops, just a second, I'm coming away. Garmin sold this one. Aynen, replace ile mesela şeyleri digit olanları Oops. Let me give you on timeout. Murat, you can write this one honestly. Okay, Drone Fatih solved this one. That's nice. We have 3 minutes left. That is nice, I mean. Wizard solved in C# also, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. A lot of people solved this one. There's a Python solution, C# solutions, Kotlin solution, Ruby solution as well. Everybody uses Python. I feel like a boomer in my 20s. I mean, Python, Ruby is commonly using to solve this kind of clash problems like slips. They are easy to code, easy to use some built-in functionalities. Okay, now the clash is complete. Only 0xCG and Yiğitaslan couldn't solve this one. For example, let's check how they Yiğitaslan, for example, you can check my code or Wizard code also in here. For example, he just used looks like regex dot replaced with the current string and all the integer, all the digits replaced with empty string here, and write it to console also. I use some link actually queries using string concat and keep my current string filtering with it, which is the char is not digit. So this will get all the not digit characters for the string, for the given string, and concat all the characters which is left. suffixjg, I mean in Python, for example, Murat solved in Python also. You can easily read that stuff here probably. With regex probably, and you can just /d, which is take the integers with which is the replacing actually, which is the empty character in here with the given string, and print that result to console also. On the other hand, guys, if you don't know any built-in functionalities, for example, what happened to .NET Fiddle? Really? That's weird, I mean. Let's check on either one, for example. That's weird, looks like. For example, let me try to explain it a little bit clear in C#. For example, let's say we have a character char is somehow b. For example, if you want to check the this character is digit or not, you can usually use char is digit method, or you can check if char is bigger or equal than 0 and char less equal than 9. That means my current character value, which is comparing with two characters, comparing based on their ASCII values actually. If it is between 0 or 9, includes both boundaries actually. That means there is a digit, for example. You probably, as far as I know, every programming languages have some functionalities like that to check the character comparisons, comparing two characters based on their ASCII values. And if you don't have any built-in functionalities, you can still check the digit, if the current character is digit or not. For example, such a using in a if statement here. That means it is a digit. Otherwise, it is not a digit. If it between these two characters. Probably most of the programming languages have such a functionality, comparing two characters. Okay, let's reset one. I hope everybody can understand this one in C#, in Python also. There are a lot of ways to solve this one, and you can choose easily which one fits you. Okay, let's back to home. Let's start a private clash and let's start a new one. I just copy the link and update my command, so you can type exclamation mark link to the chat to get the current link. By the way, guys, we are doing some of the streams on YouTube as well. That's why I really suggest you to follow the YouTube channel as well. I mean, they also have a lot of content, but some of the programming streams I will do on YouTube as well. And we have a Discord channel also. I mean, if you really want to check, you can type !DC to the chat. We have a small Discord channel also. You will get automatically, when I start streaming, you will get automatically notifications. Okay, we are now 7 players, and let's launch the Clash. Receive a binary input. P contains one or more packets having the following structure. First, length followed by a number of bytes. Binder. Each byte corresponds to ASCII character. Your job to find the message that has been sent. Okay. Vastik Arshaya, thanks for the follow. Welcome to stream. Right. Part index. No, this is the binary representation. I will just and it should work probably. That's what all this case is. Oh, based on 2. Now a real time. Merry Christmas, you too, thank you so much. Whoa. Are you still here? 15. 7, 8, and 30. Wait a second. There is a binary input. P contains one or more packets having the following structure. First 4 bits is every packet, length of the packets, followed by number of bytes. Okay. Each byte corresponds to an ASCII code of a character. Your job is to find the message that has been sent to you. But in here, there's a first 4 bits in here, as you can see. First 4 bit is 15, represents 15 actually, but there are more than 15 characters in here. Am I missing something in the question? Looks like I am. What am I missing actually? Am I that just didn't understand the question itself? Are you still? Yeah, I will just get. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's. So the count is completely irrelevant, that means. Oh, length of the pocket. Oh my goodness. The length of the pocket. No, but that's not the case here. Yes, I mean, our count is that length minus 4 divided by. Wait a second. Divided by 8. That. Right? Still don't get it. I mean, this is not what question is asking actually. What am I missing here? First 4 bits of every packet, length of the packet, followed by that number of bytes. Okay, that means there's that time of number of bytes in here. So I don't even need this one actually. I mean, since Mega even couldn't solve this one. I think the problem has some problems, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure about the proper way to add. This is the count, okay. That's just pure timing. Don't even need to this one actually, since this first 4 bits here. Oh, Mega solved this one, so there's a. That means I am doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong here? Nothing. Really? It's 50 actually. If the length is more than 5 by its first, you have to repeat the whole through again. Then maybe I should use plus 1. That's right. Works. So. I will say. That's weird. I mean, I will always calculate the based on count actually. I submit this one, I mean. But the question says, I mean, you can always get the count with the first 4 bits actually. That's quite confusing actually. I mean statements. I will say clearly not this one. Here's the will say average. I will say difficulty is perfect. Fun is kind of fun. And probably I should say $72 gives me $. Really? First packet has ended with another packet comes with the same procedure. First 4 length and next length of bits described by this 4 bits will be another packet and so on. Oh, that's the first bits of the first 4 bits of the packet. Oh, and we clearly misunderstand the question itself actually. Your code is correct, Flash is broken. Yeah. This is the same way I always to say to myself actually. But that's fine, a lot of people get the 50% also. I mean, Fatih, OzWizard, you can check my solution to get 50%. Fatih, you can check the mega solution. For this one, for example, while true, let's check how to mega solve this one. While true, this S is the last, no, this is the start with the index 4 and the rest of the ring. Okay, this is the length here. For E in range L, R plus equal character integer E times 8, starting with E times 8 of the S, okay, and get the E plus 1 times 8. This is binary based. So in here, this does do all the jobs actually. Oh, now I understand this one. Marco, hello, welcome. And this is the code that I understand actually. That's nice. That is nice. So let's back to home and let's start a private flash and let's start a new one. I just copy the link and updated my command so you can type exclamation mark link to the chat to get the current link. Hasan Ali, welcome. Okay, we are now 8 players, and let's launch the clash. Oh, this is the reverse mode, guys. In reverse mode, there is no explanation on here, as you can see. They give you some number of test cases, and you have to create some proper code to understand to actually works for all the test cases in here. They just give you in test cases, 6 test cases, all inputs and outputs are relevant in here, and you just need to get the proper solution that works for all the inputs here. As you can see, this is a very easy one. Probably you will, if you look at it carefully, you clearly understand it easily. One difficulty is easy, test case limits are ideal. There is no explanation in here. They just give you some inputs and outputs. Or based on all outputs, you have to write the proper code that will handle all the test cases. Enes solved this one, Ross solved this one, that's nice. Okay, everybody in the clash can, I believe everybody in the clash can solve this one. Use one in state, thanks for follow, welcome to stream. Marco, 16%. Maybe if you share your code, we can check it. You probably misunderstand the question. I mean, you can check Murat or Murat's code also, you can check. I didn't notice that there was any char actually in that string, yeah. Oh, you are checking if it is alpha, but not, of course. Hicharu, Oz Wizard, and Ellen Islands. Oh. If omitted the first part, it will be correct. Yeah, probably. I mean, I believe everybody in the clash can solve this one, honestly. Kare and Oz Wizard also can solve this one. happened to music? I mean, if you guys looking for tips, I mean, you just need to get the uppercase letters as an output. That's the only thing the question is about. Osbizer 83%. Maybe you just missed it. What is this dash here after the maybe this will generate something like different than you expected. Let's check in our regexpert, for example. None of these then replace as with what is this dash here? I mean, maybe it shouldn't have at the end there's a dash. Maybe this isn't the correct way to write it actually. The hyphen at the end shouldn't be there, right? Yeah, I mean, I agree with Mega. This should be the correct way to solve this regex actually. I think this is the only character that breaks your code here. Since you write in C#, you can check mine, for example, little bit more using link operations in here. For example, you can check it if you want. I think a little bit more readable than regex, honestly. Okay, we have almost 5.5 minutes left. Kari, you can solve this one, I believe in you. I'll say this, since you are level 4, I think you can solve this one also. I mean, if you don't know what built-in functionality in your current programming languages, for example, if I it looks like you can actually check if it is uppercase letters. How can I check? I just showed you before 20 minutes ago. For example, you have to how to check its digits if you remember it. If it is as a character, if it is bigger or equal than 0 and less or equal than 9, that means it's a digit. This is actually same way for the uppercase letter also. If the current character is bigger or equal than uppercase A and less or equal than uppercase D, that means it is a uppercase character. If you are new to language that you use, I mean, you can always check with this kind of things actually. I have this stuff for a long time. For example, in Python, if you import math, it is implied that math sale, math pi, math I is all imported. But in C#, why it is specified like this, using system.link, using system IO. So if you are using system, then you shouldn't have access to IO. But all of them are the different namespaces actually. Mega, they are all the different namespaces. That means, for example, there is a how can I say, system is a different namespace than system.link namespace. There isn't any functionality, free functionality, as far as I know. That means, I mean, system.link, system.io, and other things. System.net doesn't under the system namespace. Okay, we have 2.5 minutes left. Charlie, you can do it. I still believe in you. I'm lost in Java regex world. You don't need to actually Java for every time actually. No, you don't need to, I mean, regex is in such a case, for example. You don't have to, you can use, but you don't have to be. I mean, since you are solving Java, for example, it is a solve. I mean, it's not actually solved. There's no link way to solve this one in Java. For example, you can check every character in Java. For example, let's solve this one in Java. Let's go to either one. I know the traditional, but I want to learn the new ways. Oh, okay, that's fine. But you can import single function or a class namespace from using package in Java. Yeah, I mean, this is the same way actually. I mean, you can check other people's Python. For example, ASD, you can check the Murat's or Marco's solution as well. Yeah, this is upper functionality, as you can see here. In Kotlin is uppercase. Also in Ruby, there is a delete non-uppercase letters also. There are a lot of ways. I mean, which ways, if you feel comfortable, you can solve it with that one actually. So we have almost 2.5 hours, and let's call the night. I mean, it's more than 2 hours actually. Mega, Enes, Murat, Ozwizards, Marco, Çağrı, Aseri, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I mean, and I will write my social accounts. Also, you can check my Twitter and my YouTube channel as well. There are a lot of lead code problems in my YouTube channel. I highly recommend to watch all of them, understand them actually. Actually, we try to solve this kind of problems almost every night. I mean, 4 or 5 times in a week. I mean, you can always join with my stream if you want. And we have our Discord channel also as well, as I write it in the chat. You might want to join if you want. And also we have some sub goal, as you can see here. If you like my stream, if you want to support my stream, you can always subscribe my channel as well. Thank you so much for all, and have a good night, and bye bye.